What's good everyone, it's Adam from iMusicMogul and welcome to another remake video. In this one we're going to go ahead and remake Post Malone's Motley Crue, so let's jump right into it. First things first, let's go and change our tempo to 130 beats per minute. And we're going to start off with that main pluck sound that we hear throughout the record. And for that sound we're going to bring in Logic's Alchemy. We'll go to Mallets and we'll go to a preset called Droplet Harp. We'll manipulate this sound in a moment. Let's go ahead and draw in this pattern. Alright, so here's the pattern right over here. Alright, next let's go ahead and open up Logic's Alchemy. We'll just manipulate the sound a bit. Let's go ahead and just move this over. Alright, the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to bring in an instance of iMusicMogul's, yours truly, Wavy, just to fill out this sound and just make it a little bit fuller. See how that makes that a little bit fuller. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and duplicate this track. We're going to copy down the same pattern. And this time we're going to go ahead and open up Logic's Alchemy. We're just going to layer this up. And we're going to go to, this time, under Mallets. And we'll go to a preset called Dreamy Bells. If we could find it here. Here it is right here. For this sound, we're gonna go ahead and bring in an instance of sampled, just to give it like a sample type of sound. And we're gonna add in some chorus with the glow factor here. I'm gonna layer that up together. All right, and then as this builds up, it gets layered and layered, but we'll just do it from now. Let's go ahead and duplicate this track right now. Once again, we're gonna open up Logic's Alchemy. We'll copy down the same pattern. We'll go to pads and we'll go to a preset called, what was it called? Waves of something. I remember, if I remember correctly. Waves of synth pads right here. Go to the warm setting. We're gonna pull up the attack. All right, so there's our main sound that bits and pieces come in and out throughout the record, but for now, that's what we got. Next, let's go and create a new software instrument track. Once again, we're gonna bring another instance of Alchemy, and we're gonna create that ominous pad sound in the background. So for this, we're gonna go to pads, and we're gonna go to a preset called Deep Harmonic Waves, if I can find it here. There it is right there. And let's go ahead and draw in that pattern. This will give you that ominous pad sound. We'll just stack this. Just drag that out. All right, next is going to duplicate this track once again. We'll use another instance of Alchemy to layer up this ominous pad sound. This time we're going to go to Soundscapes and we're going to go to a preset called Genetic Soup. Let's copy down the same pattern. All right, let's group these two together. We want to make this really narrow, so we're going to open up an EQ, and let's just filter at the top end. Let's filter at some of the low end. And then I'll add another instance of wavy here just to kind of fill it out. Just make it a little bit thicker and fuller. right, then let's go ahead and create a new software instrument track. Let's get to our drums. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Motley Crue drum kit. Here it is right here. And let's start off with, I'm going to start off with our snare first of all. Let's put in our hi-hat pattern, straight 8th hit. Let's draw in our perk sound. Let's convert this to MIDI because we got to draw in some stuff here. Then we're going to draw in a 32 triplet right here, right before the snare sound. We'll open up our velocity editor and just bring all these down. Actually, we'll go up a bit. Bring this one down. This will bring up. So we're going to get like a little bit of a roll. Like that. All right, let's go ahead and duplicate this over. This goes here as well. Let's just pull the velocity up. All right, next let's go ahead and draw in our 808 pattern. All right, so this is an actual 8-bar pattern 808. So let's go ahead and just stretch this out to 8 bars. Let's copy over our pattern. And let's get to our second half of the 808. Kind of goes down here. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and just pitch this down. All right, next go ahead and create a MIDI region for our kick. This is actually just pretty much gonna follow our 808 pattern. So I'm just going to mute this and I'm going to bring it all to C3. All right, so there's our kick pattern. All right, and then there's a little bit of a breakdown, so we'll draw that out right now. Let's create a new software instrument track. And let's start off with the bass sound. I'm going to go to user patches, going to go to Toronto views, and we're going to bring in the Moog bass. And let's go ahead and draw in that pattern. And then at the end here, there's a little bit of a melody switch on. And the same thing happens here at the end. Zoom on in. All right, but for this, we're gonna go ahead and bring in an EQ, and we're gonna filter out a lot of the top end here. Pretty much all of it almost. And we're just gonna clean a little bit of the low end. All right, so it's like this ominous sound in the back until we get these blips. All right, next, create a new software instrument track. And I'm gonna bring in Logic's Alchemy once more, and we're gonna create another pad sound. So for this, let's go to pads, and we're just gonna move this over to motion pad. That will be our sound. And we're gonna draw in that pattern. It's gonna go something like this. All right, I'll just carry on like that. Next, let's go ahead and duplicate this. And we're gonna copy down the same pattern. We're gonna open up Alchemy. And we're just gonna go ahead and layer up this sound. Let's group these two together and just put a nice reverb on it. And we got, I think, this in the background. And then we get our secondary perk sound right over here. It's kind of filtered out. All right, so as the foundation to the track, I'm gonna go ahead and arrange it and we'll come right back. All right, so here is the final arrangement here. It's a quick version of the actual song. All I added in here was some effect sounds. So we have a air sound. I have a riser sound. And I have a crash sound, or like an impact sound. All right, that's pretty much all I added. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Listen to the rig we just put together, Post Malone's Motley Crue. Let's go. All right, so there is the remake right there, Post Malone's Motley Crue. For your Logic users out there, I will place a link down below this video if you want to download the session. I'll also include a playback if you don't use Logic. That will include the drum kit, MIDI, and audio loops from the session. Link will also be down below this video, below the like button, which if you did like this video, remember to drop a like, thumbs up, it does help out the channel. If you do have any questions on this, we can go ahead and talk in the comment section below. And as usual, remember to hit that subscribe button for more good videos like this one. I'll talk to y'all soon.